my people. Hope you're feeling lovely, happy, and excited to face the challenges of life and the excitement that lives bring along. And today we are talking about a very interesting video, and I hope you guys are ready to get into it and learn all the lessons, all the topics that we're going to talk about together. And before I go straight into the topic, as I always do, I want to thank you guys for being so supportive, so loving, and just being part of this family. I really appreciate you guys. As we go inside the video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. And let's continue making this baby channel a happy, and a very interesting place to be. So today, guys, we're talking about signs of a toxic relationship. I'm not speaking about this as a therapist or somebody who knows too much, but as I'm speaking from this on something that I have read, and I think sharing out this with you is helping each other. I help myself and I help you, and that is what we are outside here to do, right? Because of the love that I have for you, because of the love that you have shown me. So the first sign that I'm going to talk about, guys, today of a toxic relationship is someone who's becoming abusive in terms of physical abuse, emotional abuse, and any sign that shows abuse in an individual. Um, you can look at someone and then you see a very high level of anger, and it's not just the normal anger of someone getting angry, because at times in a relationship it is normal to get angry sometimes. But how do this person get angry? Do they get angry over nothing? Do they get angry over something that you guys used to talk about previously and laugh about it? That is a red flag, because it means that this person is having personal things that they ain't talk about. But if this person is angry and you know this and this individual is going through this thing, somebody may get angry to an extent of hurting you physically. At times we are so much into this relationship that we forget to actually spot these particular signs. If somebody lands their hands on you, that is another sign. If something happens that you think that if I love this person, this should not happen, that is a red flag to that relationship. And it is you who is supposed to make a decision on what you're supposed to do as an individual. Another thing is when a partner proves to be so controlling. A relationship is something that we should be there 100%. We taking charge in all direction. I take a control in a certain level and you take control in a certain level. But if it reaches a point where someone is fully in charge of the relationship, they want to control everything. They are the decision makers. Whatever they say is what happens. That is dangerous, because the person who is on the other side of not being controlling, you feel less in this particular relationship. You feel that you are not contributing enough, because any point you raise is not important enough. This is a threat that you need to find time and talk about, or find someone who can help you go through it, because if you ignore it, it is a danger zone, guys. It is a very danger zone. Another thing I'm talking about is insecurity. A partner can get insecure when maybe you yourself, you've made them feel insecure. You should be in a relationship where you're comfortable, you know that the other partner loves you, and whatever happens, you are his or her favorite. But at times you feel that you're very insecure in this relationship. You think that maybe this person is gonna leave. You think maybe this person doesn't see you to be worthy enough. We should not put each other in this particular situation. If you think someone is doing something that makes you feel less, talk about it. Because at times we start our relationship on a high note, and then when we reach a certain level, we underperform or we change. But it is something that we should be free enough to talk about with each other. Because if it is not 100, there is never 50-50 in a relationship. It should be 100, because these are complete individual that you have found maturely grown, and you as well is a complete individual. So guys, the aspect of insecurity is something that's on the two sides. Work on your part and let the other person work on their part as well. Let us not use our friends, the friends that are around us, to make our partners feel insecure in the relationship that we are in. Another aspect that is a sign of intoxication or a relationship being intoxicated is when one partner becomes very manipulative. At times you find that you're in a relationship whereby the person has this statement like, if you don't do this, I won't do this. If you don't do this, I don't feel loved enough. There is a way that we can communicate to our partner when we feel that we are not loved enough. You can tell them, if you do this and this, I will really appreciate. We have the aspect of the love languages. If you're in a relationship, try find out what is it that makes this person happy. Things like gifts, touch, word of accomplishment, and all that. Try to find out what makes my partner happy. And once you find out that, you should work towards that, because at times the person tells you, if you don't, like a lady can tell you, if you don't bring me this gift today, we ain't doing this and this. That is a bad sign, because we should find another way of communicating. This is someone you love. This is someone that you know understands you. Tell them, babe, I would like you to do this for me. If they love you enough, trust me, they'll do it. Because at times we put someone in a situation where they ain't able to do what you want. But if the communication channel is not that clear as it should be, this person will feel put in one place that they cannot escape. They'll try to communicate this to you, but you won't understand because your mind is already fixed on something else. Let's control the aspect of being manipulative. A partner can tell you that, oh, I don't want to have this type of friends. If you're gonna have this type of friends, if you're gonna follow this side of the career, this relationship is over. And this happens a lot. And one thing that I want to advise you, don't change to fit in. Because if that is the choice that you have made, you will stay there forever trying to fit in. If they are not comfortable of the person that you are, let them walk. And I'm saying this again, if they're not comfortable of the person you are, let them walk. Because there's some things that you can talk about and reach an agreement of a certain level. But if there is no point of an agreement where their side is the right side, my friend, walk. Your future is destined to be with someone else, or your future is destined for another career that you feel comfortable in. Take the direction that makes you happy. Are we together, guys? Are we together? I think I've really talked much and I've really gone on a high speed, and I just want you guys to try and digest in whatever I've said. But there is one thing that is also very important. At times you find that in a relationship, communication is one-sided. Have you ever noticed that? You're the one calling to find out how they are. You're the one calling to find out if they slept, whether they slept well, they're okay. And this thing at times really drains you. It's a sign that the person has lost interest. There's some things that we should just accept that this has happened. They've lost interest in one thing or the other. And this can really weigh you down because you like this relationship, you love this person, and you don't want them to go, and you're really trying so hard to keep it going. There is nothing like a relationship where you are 80% sad and 20% happy. It should be 20% maybe sad and 80% happy, because there is no perfect relationship. There are times that you guys are going to struggle over 1, 2, 3. But if the highest percentage is you down there, find something to do. I love you so much, guys. Take care of yourselves, and remember, your happiness always revolves around you. Remember to like, subscribe, and share. My love for you is still amazing. Bye bye.